All right, I'm on.
He's having fun. Now Jeremy this time with Queen 9. He says all in. Olivier mumbling to himself. He's just got Jack 7 of clubs.
Well, Vince, he also understands that he's a massive chip underdog right now. Sometimes you just have to gamble in hopes to double up to make something happen.
To be a cocktail.
Get momentum on your side. The question is, do you want to do it with this hand right here?
I need one. Yeah, please. Can I get a drink? Jesus.
Sometimes players, act like they're drinking a lot of beer, like they're getting, cockeyed, and they're really not. This is not the case for Jeremy.
Right now he's got the best hand with the queen high.
Thirsty over here.
Olivier with a tough decision here as to what to do. Does he want to gamble with this hand?
I'm on E.
Like W.C. Fields here. Just give me another cocktail, give me a beer, and let me win the money.
That's so sick. Echo.
Well, look at this.
Well, it could be over right here.
You were racing.
Says we're racing, not exactly. Jeremy is a 3-2 favorite to win this pot and take this title right here.
It could all come down to this. The very confident Jeremy Brown.
Well, he's raising the roof already, Vince, but it's not over yet. We haven't seen a flop yet.
Here comes the first 3.
Oh, it's 10-9 deuce.
Oh, Jeremy hitting his pair of 9s out in front.
No 8.
Well, an 8
Or
does
jack.
give Olivier a straight,
Or
so he
jack.
needs an 8 or a jack to take the lead.
Olivier needs it desperately.
Oh, he hits a jack on the turn. It is a jack of diamonds, though. This card does give Jeremy a flush draw and a straight draw.
Diamond, a king, or an 8.
Or a queen or a 9.
Or 9. Diamond, king, 8, 9. I got a ton of outs. So many outs.
He is right about that. A ton of outs.
So many outs. I should just close my eyes and go to bed.
But right now, Olivier out in front with a shot to double up.
Can he make it happen right now and take down the title? Jeremy Brown
I know it's coming. I know it's coming.
thinks it's coming.
Well, it's not.
Good hand.
So the match continues as Olivier doubles up.
A lot up for grabs. The winner going to walk away with close to $1 million here tonight. And to this hand we go. Olivia picking up a pair of ladies, pair of queens.
Well, right now, Olivier looks down at 2 queens, and he's hoping this Penn State grad will raise him this time, I promise you. See what he's going to do now. He limped in. That didn't work. Now he's going to double the size of the blind.
I really hope we can dance right now.
This is the minimum raise you can make, $480,000.
I call.
Jeremy, was he 9-7 of diamonds, is going to bite. Makes the call.
I check to better.
Jeremy checking in the blind.
Most all poker pros would make the call with the 9-7 of diamonds. Here comes the flop. Well, it's come 6-5-3. Give Jeremy a 2-way straight draw, as we say, but the 2 queens of Olivier the best hand, and he's betting $400,000.
Just 400?
He says just 400 because there's over $1 million in the pot when he bet the 400,000.
When in Rome.
Jeremy knows it's suspicious, but he has a big drawing hand.
Jeremy has made the call. Now a diamond comes off.
I check to the better.
This gives Jeremy a flush draw as well as his 2-way straight draw.
But he's going to check. Nevertheless, now it's on Olivier. He got the overpair.
Now there's 1.8 million in the pot.
On.
He's got a little bit more than that left. That moves all in.
Good bet.
How much is it?
Well, it looks to me like close to $2 million.
Ah, this sucks.
He's gone into the standing think mode right now.
No, I don't.
You promise?
Yeah, you're not dead. I promise. I promise you're not dead.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you're not dead.
He's telling me he's not dead. He wants him to make this call, Vince.
2 overs, 2 straight draws, flush draw. Oh, what? God.
How did you even fold that hand?
I call you.
Oh.
And he's getting called, so he's getting his wish. Now let's see if it backfires on him or not. If Jeremy catches an 8, a 4, or a diamond, he'll be our champion. Otherwise, Olivier will double up.
You talked me into it.
Yes, he did, just like you talked in another opponent early on. It happens at this game.
Well, let's see if it works or not. Well, the ace of clubs comes off. So Olivier reels him into the pot, and he doubles up because of it.
Nicely done. He's pecking his way. He was down to only $1.5 million at one time in this heads-up battle. He's battled back But this hand, Jeremy Brown has a jack 8 and the button,
17.
and is going to raise.
Well, he's made it 750,000 to go. Remember, blinds are 150 and 300,000, so it's going to cost Olivier 450,000 to make the call, and he does so with the 10-9.
Okay, here comes the flop.
Oh, what a flop!
Wow, look at this. Olivier has flopped the nuts, top straight.
He's got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No hand can beat him right now. Action's on Olivier.
And Jeremy with the top pair of 8s.
This could spell a little trouble for him.
All in. What? All in. Call.
And he's leading out in betting, Vince, not checking the nuts. And quickly all in by Jeremy Brown.
And Olivier quickly called, of course.
Unbelievable. And Vince, believe it or not, I don't really fault Jeremy for making this play. You just can't expect your opponent's going to flop a straight and then lead right out and bet into you. You think you might have something like a 7-9, a pair with a straight draw, something like that. But right now, he's going to have to hit 2 runners to stay alive. Well, there's one of them. A jack comes off. Jeremy can catch a jack or an 8.
It's a good sweat.
And this tournament will be history.
That was really an interesting card.
The hope is still alive of knocking out Olivier Busquet. We will see. We're going down to the river.
Well, it's a 7. So Olivier has done it again. He has doubled up. And Vince, you can sure feel the momentum changing in this match.
He's got king, queen this time. He's going to raise.
Well, again, the minimum raise makes it 800,000.
Olivier with a king 9 is quickly called.
Now flop comes queen 10-9. Great flop for Jeremy here. He's out in front with the 2 queens. They both have the same straight draw. Olivier has bottom pair.
Check.
Yep, Olivier checks.
800.
Now Jeremy is going to bet his top pair.
He's bet 800,000 and he's called by Olivier. I think he's getting called here, Vince, because not only the bottom pair, but the straight draw. And Olivier knows this guy's been on tilt. Both players now have 2 pairs. Jeremy out in front.
Check.
Olivier checks.
Both players, of course, fearful that their opponent has a jack in their hand, which would give them a straight.
And Jeremy behind him has checked it. And a queen on the river.
Dream card for Jeremy there. He now has a full house. Now, Olivier thinks his kings up are good here.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he's trying to make a value bet here.
That's a $1.2 million bet.
Oh, look at this. The knuckle cracking again. The nonchalant look out into space.
I raise.
Like I don't know what to do. Well, he announces raise after cracking his knuckles.
4.5.
He's going to make it 4.5 million.
Jeremy's friends playing footsies there.
Well, Olivier just saw this guy bluff off a lot of money and turned up that queen deuce a minute ago when he had aces and kings. So he's wondering, is the guy trying to make another play? Is he just trying to show off for his buddies and making a raise when he doesn't have anything again?
So confused right here.
There's Lorelei, Olivier's girlfriend.
I think that makes sense to me.
I mean, virtually all he can beat is a bluff here, Vince. I mean, if the guy had a king in his hand, he would not raise it in this spot.
Why am I telling me to call?
He must have a full house or a straight to make a raise here.
Call.
Oh, wow.
Well, Olivier's going to make the call, and he is not going to like it as Jeremy turns up a full house.
That full house is good. King full is good.
And the Blue Boys cheer.
No,
Let's swap back to Jeremy Brown, the accountant.
Nice
Got
hand.
over
Nice
18
hand.
million, and now Olivier's got down to 12 million.
Yeah, back to the table we go.
Action on Olivier.
He looks down at the highway patrol hand. We've seen that hand a lot here, a 10-4 over and out at this final table. Here it's the 10-4 hearts.
Yep, he's raised with it, makes it 800,000. Jeremy with a 9 deuce of diamonds, gonna call.
I think he's on a little roll right now. And indeed he is. And there comes the flop.
Flop comes up 8-7-4.
600.
And Jeremy's gonna try to steal this. That's 600,000. Olivier with a pair of 4s. Jeremy with nothing.
Well, Olivier's looking him up with bottom pair here. And rightfully so. Oh, jack of diamonds comes off. So there on the flop, Jeremy bet with no hand and no draw. All of a sudden, he's got a straight draw and a flush draw.
Check.
But he's going to check this time. And Olivier behind him is going to check. Going to the river.
Oh, the queen of diamonds comes off. This gives Jeremy a flush. He is going to win this pot. Now he's going to try to figure out how he can extract chips from his opponent.
Just a beautiful river card.
Well, there's about 2.8 million in the pot.
1.4.
He's going to bet half of that amount. He's going to bet 1.4 million.
Nicely calculated by the accountant.
Well, if you're sitting in Olivier's seat, you're saying, what could this guy have? You don't put him on a backdoor diamond flush draw. The guy bet on the flop, so you're not going to put him on 2 diamonds here. In fact, when you play poker, very rare do you put a guy on a backdoor flush, as we say, where he catches 1 trump card on the turn and 1 on the river. If he's got it, but you just don't put him on it. So he's going to pay him off a bottom pair. All he can beat's a stone bluff.
Flush.
And Olivier says, wow, because he bet with a 9 deuce on that flop.
Oh, sick.
That's why he's so surprised. He looks down at the 9-5 of spades on the button.
Blinds 200 and 400,000. Very hefty.
And he's going to make it 800,000 to go.
2 million straight.
And look at this, 2 million by Jeremy Brown with the 4 deuce offsuit.
Oh, just a Gus Hansen play, a junk hand.
And he's got the chip lead again. He's just trying to apply pressure where the guy will go away. It might work here, because that's a hefty raise when you're just looking at 9-5. But he's going to make the call. So Olivier gambling here with the 9-5 of spade. See if it pays off for him. He's flopped the flush draws. Come King Jack 7 with 2 spades. And this is what happens when you raise out of position. You're almost committed to fire at this pot, even though you only have a 4 deuce offsuit here.
But he's going to keep this lie going here. He's bet $3 million.
On.
And quickly, whoa, Olivier has gone all in with the flush draw.
Yes, he has. Really quite uncallable at this point, and Jeremy finally has to lay it down.
Well, that's the problem sometimes when you raise with those garbage hands, the 4 deuce offsuit, because now after the flop, you got to commit more chips to the pot. And there's a case that he could have just saved 4.4 million in chips if he just.
And look at this, Jeremy for the first time tonight asking for water. I say, bring it with 3 aspirins and some black coffee.
Man, he's still the chip leader. If I could give Jeremy one poker lesson real quick, it would be that money saved is money earned. You're allowed to fold when the guy raises once in a while.
I call. Check.
Blinds going up at 250 and 500,000. Jeremy with Queen 9 has just called. And Olivier with 10-8, content to see the flop.
And flop comes 10-7-7. So Olivier out in front with 10s up. He's going to check.
750.
Jeremy gonna bet
750,000 is the bet.
with just Queen high.
And he's going to get called right here.
Yep, and look at this. Jeremy sees the humor in life even when he has nothing.
And now a jack comes off.
Check.
And it does give Jeremy an open-end straight draw here. Olivier checks, and Jeremy checks right behind him. Now another 10 comes off at the river. This gives a full house to Olivier.
Yep, he's first to act, getting the chips out.
Yeah, Olivier is going to bet 800,000 here. And there's virtually no hand that Jeremy can beat here. If his opponent had an 8-9, he's got a straight. If he had a 10 or a 7, he's got a full house. If he's got an ace high, he's beat.
2.7. Call.
He's going to raise it here.
Oh boy, and he gets a quick call, of course, by Olivier.
Well, Olivier's 10s full are going to take down that pot, but that was just a mental block by Jeremy Brown. Somebody winning the blinds could change the chip lead now. That's how small it is.
1,000. Million, you meant? Yeah. Sorry.
Jeremy with a King 5 this time. He's raised it to $1 million. Olivier looks like he's going to call with just a Jack 10.
All right, so here we go. Comes the flop. Let's come Jack 9-5.
Check.
Great flop for Olivier. He's out front with 2 jacks and checks.
And Jeremy catching a pair of 5s here, also going to check.
Check bottom pair there. Good discipline. Now a 9 comes off. Both players have 2 pair. Olivier has the top 2 pair. Jeremy has the bottom 2 pair. Olivier is going to come out and bet $1.5 million here.
I call.
Jeremy stands him down. Doesn't believe him. He's going to make this call. So a big pot brewing right now between these two men. As the crowd stares on. River card coming up.
Now the 4 hearts comes off. This card could spell trouble for Jeremy because it's no flush card, no straight card, no overcards.
Olivier, will he put in the value bet?
3.5. I call.
3.5 million.
And quickly called by Jeremy.
Have a jack.
Oh, yes, an angry quick call.
Well, you can't really blame him for calling there with 2 5s, Vince.
No.
Looked like his opponent could add a straight draw or flush draw real easy the way that hand was played.
Wow.
To this hand we go, Olivier, this time with ace-3.
Call.
Any ace high in a heads-up situation is a pretty good hand, but he just limps in.
1.5 total.
And Jeremy Brown has a pair of ladies, queens. He's going to raise it.
Yep, he's made it 1.5 million, and he's been called.
So this could be a good one. Here's the flop.
Now flop comes 9-7 deuce with 2 hearts.
Queens well out in front. It's on him, and he's betting $2 million.
Well, he slams $2 million in the pot. Olivier quickly gives it up.
Yeah, no gains by Olivier. Nice lay down.
So mild comeback by Jeremy on that hand anyway. He's got the 5 deuce of spade. He's on the button.
1.2.
Well, these are the kind of hands I think that have got him in trouble here. He raised with the 4 deuce. He raised with all these hands.
He takes chances. Yeah, 1.2 million, and Olivier with an ace-4 makes the call. Here we go with the first 3, and look at this 3 of a kind for Olivier.
Unbelievable. It's come 4-4-3. He checks the 3 4s. Jeremy has the open-in straight draw.
All in. Call.
And he goes all in. Well, Olivier's quickly called him, and unfortunately for Jeremy, the ace won't help him.
He's got to be dead. I have a 4.
He must catch a 6. So Olivier well out front there, about an 85% favorite to win this pot.
3-4 ace. 3-4 ace. Come on. 3-4 ace.
5.
Olivier Busquet has come back from 19-1 difference in chips in this final heads-up action. Has it all on the line right now.
A 6 is the only card on the turn that'll give Jeremy the lead. He could catch 2 running spades.
Oh, that's 1 of spade.
Well, there's one of them. Any spade but the 3 of spade will now win the pot for Jeremy, as well as a 6.
The crowd on their feet, as is Jeremy. He needs some luck.
Hold.
Can this be it?
Well, Olivier knows he's 1 card away from winning this title, and a 5 comes up. He's done it. He's going to win the pot with 3 4s. Olivier has made the greatest comeback in the history of the world.